I needed to give like 1,000 naira in church at the time. But the 1,000 naira was more than my salary. So I don't know if you catch my drift. So, but when he said that thing, it just unlocked something in my head. And I said, okay, so that's how it works. Long story short is I went back, saved up, and eventually I gave my 1,000. And I can tell you that after that time, giving 1,000 was not so difficult. And it's not really about whether your money, your income changes. It's about that in your mind, something has shifted. And every time something shifts in your mind, the things around you will align with your new shift. Right? So growth, adaptability, resilience, and finally you scale up. Every time you transit, you have moved up. You are not where you used to be. You're not where you used to be. So let's go. Rain is a musician of South Korean descent, and he said, the biggest competition is myself. I am not looking to follow others or pull them down. I'm planning to test my own boundaries. And that's what it should be for all of us. That we intentionally, calculatedly test our own boundaries. What God judges with us as human beings is not what we did, as what we did. It is what we had capacity to do. So, do you remember that woman who gave a mite? And Jesus said she had given more than everybody else. It was because at that point in time, all the potential she had on planet Earth was that mite. So when she gave it, she gave out everything. So what do you have capacity for, and what exactly are you doing? If what you're doing and what you have capacity for are not on the same level, then you need to challenge yourself to do a whole lot better. Let's go. So these are the building blocks. And I'll spend the next 20 minutes or so to push this. These are the building blocks for transitioning. The first thing is to identify. The second is to implement. The third is to improve. The fourth is to interconnect. And the fifth is to institutionalize. To institutionalize. Let's go. So we'll take them one at a time. Shall we? So identify. First thing you need to do when it comes to identifying is to take the time to discover what you are, or to discover you and what you are about and where you ought to be. These are three different things. First is the discovery of yourself. And what I've found out is that this is a lifelong process if you actually take the time to do it. Because the things that make you at a particular level, when you go to another level, some other things take preeminence over those other things. Right? So discover who you are, discover what you are about. Not everything is your thing. Can I say that again? Not everything is your thing. Not every opportunity is your opportunity. And when you know what you're about, you are able to let some things go so you can focus on the things that are you. That's why they say that a jack of all trades is a master of none. Right? And then find out where you ought to be. If there is a gap between where you are and where you ought to be, then it means that you need to make a move. Let's go. So in identifying, you need to pinpoint your corner in the sky before you fly. What that means is be exactly clear to yourself where you want to go before you start shooting, before you start taking off. Don't take off and find out somewhere along the line that you were not intentional as to where you wanted to end up, right? That would be an error. Go. And please understand that what you have right now is material for creating what you want. Whatever it is that you have right now. Remember that woman the widow who had just a little oil? That oil became the bedrock upon which more oil came into her hands, and it, of course, eventually money. That's the way it works. What God multiplies is what you have.